I mean, have you ever read where how the disciples died? How most of them died? Dragged to death, uh, crucified. I think burned. John the Baptist was beheaded. I'm not telling you trying to scare you. I'm telling you this because it is very difficult, but at the same time, it is worth it. And just because we are killed on this earth, we just get to go on and be in heaven. But the thing is, when you don't choose Christ, just like I said, you'll choose Satan. And then you'll be with the rest of them who are going to bust hell wide open. And I'm going to tell you right now, once you go to hell, there won't be any going back. Gnashing of teeth, fire, brimstone. If you've ever touched fire, if you've ever been burned, or if you've ever burned yourself on a stove, I'm just gonna kind of give you just an idea of how bad it will be. 10,000 times worse. Or how about this? Here's just a hint of how bad it's going to be. How about like when people fall in a fire and they burn to death? It's going to be worse than that. And it's not just that. You're going to be separated from God. There won't be any good in you. There won't be any peace, joy. There will be no strength. You'll have chosen your fate. There won't be any going back. So if you're in your mind thinking right now, oh, none of this exists, it's all fairy tale, guess what? You're about to get a rude awakening if you're going to continue to think that. Because there is so much evidence that the Bible is truth. And I'll give you one. Go to Revelation and see where it talks about the Tigris and Euphrates. Then go to Google and see and read about how the Tigris and Euphrates are disappearing or drying up. And if that's not enough, go to 1 Timothy chapter 3. Read that and you tell me that don't line up with what we've been going through in the past 10 years. There's a part in there also to where you know what, the Lord wants me to go there. I feel like the Lord wants me to go there, so I'm going to go there. I wasn't going to get into that, but I feel like that's what the Lord wants me to do, so I'm going to do it. As soon as I find Timothy. So here we are. First. Okay, my bad. It's always 2 Timothy. But know this, that in the last days perilous times will come, for men will be lovers of themselves. Have you not been seeing a lot of that in the past 10 years? Lovers of money. Boasters. Pride. Just proud of who they are and they don't want to change. Proud, there's that. Okay, boasting in all your stuff, all your possessions, all your fame, all that. That's what that means. Blasphemers. Lady Gaga's mocked God. There's another one I can't think of. Basically, countless artists have mocked God openly. Disobedient to parents. What was that newscast where kids were going in and stealing all sorts of things from a telephone store. What was that newscast where this city was overrun all these kids that were doing what they wanted to do because creation had literally gotten out of control, and that was around the time of COVID, I think, or after, something like that. Unthankful and holy. Here's a good example. People are nuts on the road. They don't care anymore. Haven't we fallen into such an unthankful creation, unthankful generation? Say it like that. Don't people act like they just don't get enough anymore? It's are people really nice anymore? Not too much. It's not like what it used to be. Unholy, unloving, unforgiving, slanderers. Has there not been so much gossip throughout the news about different people, articles, videos, newscasts, you name it, without self-control? Are people not going on national TV and doing things that are so ungodly? They're brutal. Wars, Hamas, more killing than we've ever seen. Didn't Jesus say in the last days there will be wars and rumors of wars? And here's a big one. I come across a video to where God protected Israel, because how do you fire rockets and they miss a whole location? And it was all the rockets. So you explain that to me. Despisers of good, traitors, headstrong, haughty, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. Here's one. How big has OnlyFans got? I can't even have an Instagram because girls are sending me constant requests to follow them and go on their OnlyFans. And I've had to report or just block so many. Girls are making money doing OnlyFans. That's what that tells me right there. It wouldn't surprise me if that was bigger than the porn industry now. Wouldn't surprise me at all. And there was a Christian girl that went on a live or did a post saying, "Oh, God says it's okay for me to do OnlyFans." Go to Romans 6:8-6. To be carnally minded is death. Carnally is worldly, and here it is, sexually immoral. OnlyFans is nothing but sin. There's nothing good about it, and God's not okay with that. And if she dies in that, then hell is where she will go. You think God's happy with her right now? Absolutely not. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, God is not happy with his creation. But at the same time, Revelation does talk about, and I'm reading it now, to where this is going to happen, and it is. And there's still that one I'm trying to get to. Having a form of godliness, but denying its power, from such people turn away. False prophets. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. Joel Osteen. Kenneth Copeland. Here's one that I used to follow and I'm very upset with. Jesse Duplantis. Stephen Furtick. And I could keep going.